As you guys know, last week news broke that Khalil Rountree was removed from his fight against Jamahal Hill at UFC 303. Khalil informed the UFC that he used a supplement containing the banned substance DHEA. The UFC has issued a statement announcing that Khalil has accepted a 2-month suspension. According to MMAfighting.com, in addition to the punishment handed down by the UFC, Khalil could face additional sanctions from the Nevada Athletic Commission because his fight with Hill was scheduled to take place in Las Vegas. Khalil has to wait until a future Nevada Athletic Commission meeting to find out if he'll possibly deal with a longer suspension or potential fines as a result of his doping violation. Conor McGregor does not believe that Jon Jones is ducking Tom Aspinall. Conor likes Jon versus Stipe.
Thoughts on Jones avoiding Aspinall? Who the I disagree with that. I think the Jones-Stipe fight is huge. Excited to see it, and there's a way to go for the English lad to come up and get that. I feel. I think the matchmaking has been stellar. I think Curtis and Tom is a good fight, and we'll see after that. But it'll be a good fight also.
Aljamain Sterling calls out Movsar Evloev.
Another one? UFC's most boring fighter. Okay. Looks like I'm coming for that. I'm getting my title shot after this.
Kamaru, Usman, and Henry Cejudo give their predictions for Khamzat Chimaev versus Robert Whittaker.
I think Robert's gonna big boy him. I think in a 5-round fight, which is 5 rounds, right? I think Robert Whittaker gets it done, dude. Am I wrong,
We're
Kamaru?
gonna talk about that. It's a big fight. Of course, that's a fight that's coming up this year in Saudi Arabia.
He gets tired, bro. I saw it in that last fight with you.
Everybody gets tired.
No, of course.
It's if your opponent can make you tired. That's an art in itself. Because how am I gonna get tired if you're not doing anything to make me tired? If I just take you down, hold you down, and beat on you.
But that's exactly my point. What do you think of Robert Whittaker's? Whittaker's gonna bring the fight. What's the difference?
I'm excited.
When has Robert Whittaker ever been in a boring fight? The dude strikes, the dude goes south, righty, he could defend, and he's got takedown of his own too. Like, I wouldn't be surprised if he takes down a guy like Aljamain.
Nick Diaz posts new training footage to his Instagram. Nick appears to be training hard and recently hinted at returning to combat sports. Nick posted this to his Instagram recently. He wrote, "Somebody is going to pay very soon." Robert Whittaker reacts to the news of Khalil Rountree testing positive for a banned substance, having to pull out of his fight against Jamahal Hill.
This is just the nature of the beast. He's not the only one that can't take banned supplements.
Yeah.
Regardless of what your workaround is or what happened, you can't take it. Every single one of us on the roster understands that. We understand that it's sketchy taking supplements and that you cannot take certain things. And then you get these guys that pop hot because they went to a tailored supplement place. You know what I mean? It's like, just get your Musashi off the shelf like everyone else. Dude, like, I don't know. And I feel for the guy because honestly, I'm not going to hammer him for it, but I feel for him because if he's honestly in the clear with all good intentions and he was misinformed and it was like through some third party that did him over, then I feel for him because they've just taken a huge chunk out of his career. They've a huge chunk of his reputation. Yeah, they've really tarnished his career now. Once you pop hot, for better or worse, that's it, dude. Like, we're all in the same boat. But again, there's also a chance he's completely completely innocent and everything you're saying is legit. You just don't know. All I'm going to say is we're all under the same thing. I know personally, if I took a supplement that had a banned thing on it, that had some sort of banned violation in it that wasn't on the label, I'm suing for all my work. Big time. I won't need to fight in the UFC anymore because I'm gonna take that whole company. You know what I mean? Well, exactly. Well, it's not even money, it's reputation. Once you pop hot, like, your reputation is down the drain and you can't get that back.
Earlier this week, Conor McGregor had this to say about Islam Makhachev and Dustin Poirier.
Does him, knocks him out. I think the things that Makhachev does wrong, as you know, the things he's not good at, he fumbles over his feet usually early on and falls into shots. He's been knocked out by a back check hook from a southpaw before inside the UFC, and you know, that's one of Dustin's best shots. If Dustin's ever going to do it, it'll be this time. You know, obviously Dustin does his things bad also that feed into Makhachev's strengths. So it's going to be a good fight to see which one shows up. But it's all to play for. There is no clear favourite in it. And, you know, if you look at Dustin's last fight, he was getting manhandled by Benoit Saint-Denis. And he stayed, you do it. And he stayed with it. And then caught him, you know, got back to his feet, stayed with it and landed his shot. So if ever, you know, that's great experience to be going into this bout. If there's ever a chance for him to get it done, this will be it. Who do I wish for? Who would I like to see? You know, either or. I have history with both. And, you know, let's see how it goes.
Dustin Poirier spoke on Conor in a recent interview with ESPN. Dustin does not think that there will be a fourth fight with Conor. Speaking to ESPN, Dustin said, "I think that ship has sailed. All I want is the UFC lightweight championship. I don't feel the need to fight him again at all. I don't need that bad energy in my life." Belal Muhammad reacted to the video of Leon Edwards tripping and hitting his head on a dumbbell.
Let's go, let's drive.
Belal reposted the video. He wrote, "This is your champ. Weights hit him with a 3-piece and a soda." And that's going to wrap it up for the news. Thanks for watching. For daily MMA news and content, subscribe to Full Mount MMA and click the bell icon to be notified when we post videos. Here are the 3 top comments from last video. The first one says, "Ilya thinks he's so much bigger than he is. It's actually comical." The second one's from Silverback Wrestling. It says, "Ryan Garcia, I'll knock you out." Also Ryan Garcia, "Why won't he have me on his podcast?" And the final one's from Mighty Savage 459. It says, "Joe Rogan only invites people that he likes or is interested in talking to. If you don't fall into either of those categories, it is what it is. He doesn't have to let anyone on." Those were the 3 top comments from last video. If you want to be featured in the next one, all you have to do is comment down below. And if you missed yesterday's news, click the video on screen right now to get caught up.